and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be testing out XX Revolution's new Powerpuff Girls collab. So there was quite a lot in this collection. There were several, or not several, I think there was about 5 eyeshadow palettes. No, that's a lie. There were 4 eyeshadow palettes. There was the main big one, which is the one that I got. There was the Buttercup one, the Blossom one, and the Bubbles one. So they were kind of, you know, your separate blue, green and pink. So as I say, I picked up the big palette, which is actually bigger than I expected it to be, if I'm honest. So that's a good thing though. So yeah, there was that. That was £22 and the small ones were 8, I believe. There was 3 separate colours of liquid blush, which I found really, really interesting. I thought, yeah, they look lovely. So I think they were, yeah, they were £8 as well. And again, there was like, you know, the different characters. There was a pinky tone one, a more sort of reddy pink. And then there was a kind of peachy apricot toned one. I actually went for the more pinky one. So that was this one. So the Blossom one. I don't normally go for shades like this, but I wanted to try it. And then there was a little highlighter palette, which I picked up as well, which is the Mo Jojo one. So yeah, I grabbed that as well. How much was that? That was 8 again, I believe. There were some lip glosses, which I didn't actually get because... to be honest, they just not my thing. I prefer like a lipstick or, you know, a sort of a more opaque lip gloss. I don't really go for like, you know, the sort of cleary lip glosses as such. So I didn't grab those. There was a little makeup brush kit. I'm trying to think. Oh, some eye patches, a primer, and I think that's everything. So as I say, I grabbed the big palette. So the palette itself, the front design is so cute, really, really lovely. And the palette itself is like this. Now, when I first saw this, I wasn't sure what to make of it because of the different shapes. I know that obviously if you're a Powerpuff Girls fan, there's some meaning to that. But to be honest with you, I don't know a lot about Powerpuff Girls. It was kind of like after my childhood, really. And I had 2 boys, and don't get me wrong, they liked, you know, especially my youngest, he liked things like Princess Sophia and things like that. It's not a gender thing. But yeah, they just went into Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, here we go. These ones in particular, the triangles, I'm not sure what to make of those. These ones I get. But yeah, I'm not sure what to make of the triangles, if I'm being totally honest. However, I do actually quite like this colour story. I think it's really pretty, which is quite nice really, because you can do like either a blue look, a green look, a pink look, or, you know, you can mix them up, do whatever you want really. I do like the shades on this side though, I have to say, they are staring at me. So this is the colour story. So obviously we've got the division between green, pink and blue. Okay, so these are the swatches from the blue side. So this is obviously Bubbles. So yeah, they're quite nice actually. The shimmers are beautiful. This one was a little bit chalky. It took a little bit of building up, but you know, we got there in the end. This pastel blue, or mint I should say, really, really shocked me, because from one swipe it was really, really pigmented, which for a pastel is actually, you know, pretty good. So this is the pink section. So this is Blossom. So yeah, really nice. These 3 colours at the front I think are really nice actually. They would go beautifully together. Yeah, and this one here is kind of like an orangey pinky duochrome. And then lastly we have the green side. So this is Buttercup. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite, I think, out of the 3. I love all of these shades. Really, really nice. Even that yellow is quite good. But yeah, this kind of icy shade is actually quite pretty. I saw that and I thought, I don't know if that's my thing. But actually, I quite like it. So I also grabbed the highlighter palette. So the packaging is like this. So this is the highlighter palette. These are so pretty, really, really nice. So we've got the darker one here, the kind of more pinky tone one, and then we've got a peachy toned highlighter as well. So yeah, these are really, really pretty. I'll give these a swatch as well. God, these are flipping intense. Yeah, so this is the shades. They're really nice, beautiful highlighters, and the formula feels really lovely as well. Obviously these are swatches, so they're going to be heavier than, you know, if you're kind of buffing it into your face with a brush. But yeah, really nice. I'm liking the one in the middle, I think. Yeah, I think this is really, really nice. I like the fact that they've got, like, you know, these 3 shades in there. I've not personally seen a kind of peachy coloured highlighter, so that is absolutely stunning. Really like that one. As I said, this is probably the one that I will use today because I'd say this is more suited to my skin tone. I do love the colour of this one, but it's going to be way too dark for me. But obviously if you're a darker skin tone, this would be great. Although saying that, I will still get my use out of these because I think they've made really nice shimmers for eyeshadows as well. And then, as I say, I also picked up the blush. So yeah, this is the Blossom one. Yeah, I don't normally go for pinks, but you know, I thought I'd give it a try. I'm normally like a, you know, peachy sort of colour. So this is the packaging of the liquid blush. This is adorable. Really, really cute. So yeah, this is the shade Blossom, which is kind of like the more pinky shade. And then we have like a sponge applicator tip on there as well. So I've just put some onto my arm here, and if I kind of use my finger just to blend it a little bit with my finger. So yeah, it blends out lovely. So we're looking at that kind of shade. I think that's going to be really nice. Yeah, I have to say I really, really like the look of this. I think this is going to be really, really nice. It blends out really lovely. Yeah, and I like the sponge tip applicator because I think it's easier to apply to the skin. So yeah, nice. Right then, so let's try it out. So I'm going to start off with the eyes. So we're going into the big palette. I'm really gravitating towards the greens in here. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I love the colours as they appeared on the swatches as well. So I'm going to go in with that side. I'm going to start off by going into this shade just here, and I'm going to apply that into my crease and just above. So just like that at the moment. So it's kind of like a bit of a wash of colour really. It's more to set my base than anything. But yeah, that's actually a really nice colour. So then right into my crease. So right in here, not with this brush though, I'll get a smaller brush. I'm going to go in with this shade at the bottom just here. It's quite pigmented, that one. Okay, so like that, it's gone quite a muddy sort of green as it's mixed in with that brownie shade. I didn't think it would go that muddy. However, saying that, I love colours like this, so I'm fine with it. But yeah, I actually think it looks quite nice. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is just take my larger fluffy brush, the one that I used just above. I'm just going to use that just to kind of blend them back in together a bit more. Yeah, that's better. I really like that. Right, okay, so then on this outer part here, I think I'm going to go in with the dark brown. So that was this one just here. Oh, it won't focus, but it's this one just here. So like that, that is such a nice brown. It's really, really pigmented and it's actually blended into that green shade really, really quite seamlessly. What I am going to do though is just use the first brush that I used. So it was this fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend it in a little bit more just to kind of diffuse that darkness around the edge there. Yeah, I think that's better. Right, okay, so a shimmer on this part here. It's not looking very Powerpuff Girls at the moment. I know it's not, but there we go. Let's say this is kind of like an adult take on it. Right, okay, so for the shimmer, I think I'm going to go in with this kind of very pale green one just here. I'm really sorry it won't focus. I don't know why. I'm trying to faff around with my camera at the moment to get like decent angles and stuff, and yeah, trial and error. But yeah, at least you can see my face and me actually applying the makeup better. That's the main thing. Oh, that's nice. It's applying beautifully with a brush as well. Really, really nice. Yeah, that's a really, really pretty green. Right, so I'm just going to blend the edges back into the matte shades. Yeah, I love that. I think that's really nice. Right, okay, so underneath, I'm going to go in with the kind of olive green up the top here and then blend it in just on this outer part using the same dark brown that I used, the one next to it. Yeah, I think that's really nice. I like that. Do you know what? Right on the inner corner, I'm going to try and use the yellow. So I've got a little pop of colour with that yellow shade. I might put a bit of highlighter when I use that afterwards over the top. But I think I'm just going to start off by trying the yellow. Why not? Oh, it's very pigmented for a yellow. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I'm glad I did that. Yeah. I'm really impressed with that yellow though. That is really pigmented yellow. Nice. Right then, okay, so I'm going to go away and pop some mascara on and then I will come back and we'll try the highlighter and the blush. Right, okay, so that's that done. So we're going with the blush first. So as I say, it's the Blossom one. So I'm going to squeeze it out. It kind of comes out like that. That might be a bit much. I'll go in very, very light-handedly. Oh, that is too much. I'm just going to pop it where I normally would. Kind of there. That's way too much on that side. I'm going to start off using my finger, I think, just to kind of get it where I want it. And then go in with my brush. Oh my God, that is stunning. That is really, really nice. I love that. Oh, I like that a lot. It's got some pigment, but it's really, really nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's beautiful. Okay, so we'll go with highlighter next. So as I say, it's this Mojo Jojo one. Did I say Mojojo before? Mojo Jojo. Yeah, that's what I meant. So I'm going for the middle one here. So I'm just going to dip my brush in. I'm going quite light-handed with this because it was quite pigmented on the swatch. Start off with a little bit just here. Might be able to do a bit more. Oh my God, that's stunning. Look at that. It's like a beautiful, it melts into the skin. Really, really nice. Just gonna do that just to blend it slightly. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. Right, okay. Rest of my face. I'm not going to put any on them inner corners because actually I quite like it just as it is, yellow. I don't think it needs the shimmer on it. That is an absolutely beautiful highlighter. It's really nice. It feels really, really good quality. It's definitely a slightly different formula, I'd say, than other Revolution highlighters, which, don't get me wrong, I do like Revolution highlighters, but this one's just got that little bit more oomph to it. It's really, really nice and it blends beautifully. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the blush as well. Really, really nice. Right, okay, so I'm going to do my lips and then I'll be back for the final look. Not that it'll be that much different. Okay, so this is the final look and I'm over the moon with it. I really am. I was actually really excited for this collection because I love anything cute, kind of, you know, anime, manga looking, and which is why I actually quite like the look of the Powerpuff Girls. But yeah, I really like this. I love the eye look. I like greens anyway, but yeah, I really, really like this. The blush and the highlighter, they've actually blown my mind because I wasn't expecting it. I think the blush is beautiful and that highlighter is stunning. Really, really nice. Yeah, the eyeshadows as well, not a bad word I can say about those. I'm really excited to try the blue and the pink shades as well. But yeah, really, really nice. Really nice. So here you go. Here's a quick close-up of the eyes for you. I love it. I really, really love it. I love this shimmer. I like how it's blended into the matte so nicely. The pop of yellow on the inner corner is really nice. It's kind of taken it away from being a more grungy Powerpuff Girls look to, yeah, kind of bringing that Powerpuff Girls into it a little bit more. Or at least that's what I think anyway. And then obviously this is the blush and the highlight. So the blush has blended so nicely. Really nice. Perfect amount of pigment as well. And this highlighter is just stunning. Absolutely love it. So if you are interested in any of the products that I've used today or any of the other products from the range, then I will leave the links in the description box below for you. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby.